Hi, this is Nancy Settle Murphy with another guided insight. If I ask my U.S. colleagues what traits make a great business leader, they might answer things like great communicator, someone who gives us frequent feedback, someone who allows us to take initiative, someone who trusts us to do the right thing. And yet, if I ask my colleagues in France the same question, they might have a very different answer. And that's what my client Peter learned the hard way. He was a high-flying senior executive based in Manhattan. He was given a chance to work in France in a little town outside of Paris for a year or two, and he was fluent in French, so he thought he had it made. But after about a month, things just weren't going well. The same traits and characteristics that made him so popular and successful in the U.S. just weren't panning out in France. So he took his trusted colleague Tom out for drinks one night. And he said, "Tom, what is going on? Where am I failing?" So Tom took a deep breath and said, "Okay, I'm going to give you straight feedback. First of all, you praise all of our ideas, even the bad ones. And we know our ideas aren't all that great. We like to have a debate and a discussion. But you seem just to want everyone to agree, and you back off when we have any kind of disagreement. You check in constantly with our work. You remind us of deliverables and details and timing. And that's not helpful. We just want the big picture. We know how to get it done. You don't have to keep telling us." And I think one of the big things is that you're always giving us feedback. That's really confusing, especially when you start the feedback with what we're doing well. We know what we're doing well. We want to know what we're not doing well. So there's a lot to work on, and I'm happy to help you. So Peter went home that night, and he thought, gee, there are some aspects of senior leadership in a different culture that I really need to learn. So my advice to Peter, and it would be to you if you're leading a team from a different culture, is really identify the aspects of leadership that are likely to be different in another culture and really find out how you need to accommodate. So for example, decision making. Is it consensus-based? Is it autocratical? Is it democratic? Sharing information. Is it peer-to-peer? Is it informal? Is it formal? Hierarchy. Is this an organization that values order and a structured flow, or is it one where there's a little bit more chaos and people have access to any information they need? And perhaps most important, I think, is to find out, what do employees expect of their leaders? How much control or lack thereof? How much autonomy do they seek? And then what do leaders expect of their employees? So if you take the time to understand some of the differences between the culture you're from and other cultures, you will be a lot more effective as a leader. And it doesn't mean giving up who you are. It just means meeting them halfway. So that's it for me for Guided Insights. Bye for now.